We are on the brink of the semifinals from Deqing, China. Only 4 teams remain to claim the crown of the 13th stop of 2025's FIBA 3x3 World Tour. Come one, come all, welcome. It's only getting better from here. You can see this place is bumping, jumping, lights flashing, and we're going to see which stars are going to rise to the occasion with $40,000 US on the line. The rules of 3x3, 10 minutes on the game clock. 12-second shot clocks puts the game into hyperdrive and a sprint to 21 points. Specially made 3x3 Wilson for the most exciting outdoor game on the planet. Oob in London, up top, Riffa and Liman down below. Oob trying for a 7th Masters title, which would be historic in the regular season. It's never been done before. And London, who have no chance to make the World Tour final. They pull off the biggest upset of the quarterfinals with a win over Chongming, thanks to Justin Pierce going absolutely berserk. Can he do it again against Oob? That might be London's only hope. Oob are an absolute machine. They've done it throughout the tournament, have not lost a game. You can look at how they stack up numbers-wise. And Oob, not just on paper, but between the lines, they've been the better team. No question about it. But anything is possible. Just ask Kevin Garnett. London trying to make a statement in their last tournament of 2025. Oob far and away the #1 team in the rankings. And they look like they mean business. And Manya Barac is already frowning. Why? What is he mad about? Nim Diesel to lead the Serbians out first. The class of the league. Coming into this tournament, or to this game rather, with a 35-7 record this year. The most efficient scoring team and the best defensive team. They have the best player on the planet. Ranked #1 for a reason. #3, Strahinja, Dr. Strange Stojicic. With Marko Brankovic, Nanad, the Eliminator, Narandzic, and Nim Diesel. That barbarian Barac. Team Oob, menacing. Where's the Sweet Caroline at? London getting ready to take the floor. There it is. After seeing the way they played in the quarterfinals, Oob might be saying, uh-oh. There ain't nothing to sleep on. Evan Walsh, 2-point shootout winner. Hoping to continue that stroke into the semifinal. Ryan Gunnar, landboard, provided the final shot to lift him over Chongming. And mama, there go that man, Justin Pierce. The man was fierce in the quarterfinals. More on his performance in a bit. But Jerome DeRosier, he's been the gravity for London. He's been holding it down throughout the tournament. Solid quarterfinal for him. But it was really a Justin Pierce show. DeRosier had 4 in that game. And London trying to do what few teams are able to, and that's beat Oob at this stage of a Masters. Mate Pejic and Najib Chazadine to officiate this first semifinal. Look at the venue. First time we've ever had a World Tour Masters here in Deqing, a suburb of Huzhou, Southeast China. Beautiful venue. Look at the skyline, the cityscape. It's the doctor's office, Dr. Strange. And Evan Walsh on the other end. Rocky start for London at the beginning of the year, although they did finish 5th in Chengdu, but he was injured. Thumb injury had him down. No Ashley Hamilton for London, which is the biggest star, but he's on the mend, watching from home. Megatron hoping his boys can pull off another stunner. First Chong Ming, now the top dogs in the game. Been a hot, humid last day of play, or really both days of play, but enjoying some cooler temperatures here in the evening as we are just a step away from the final. First semifinal is here. Have no fear. The voice of 3x3 in your ear. Kyle Montgomery. Semifinals are underway. That's some roadkill. Just plowed over Landborg. Now the Eliminator with some pressure defense. This has been the story for Oob throughout the tournament. They are giving up nothing defensively and continue to score the ball at a high clip. Oob allowing just 13 points a game. They stingy, and they stingy. Landborg can't get it past Brankovic. Justin Pierce is just incredible. He was 5 of 7 in the quarters for 12 points, Justin Pierce that is. And he picks up where he left off. Look at this shot from Justin Pierce. Tracks it down. It barely touched his hands before he released it. Quick draw McGraw. He went to art school. Has he got another stroke? Yes, he does. Justin Pierce. 4, Oob 1. He might be earning himself a new nickname. Shout out to the 3x3 media team. Just incredible. Man, gone somewhere. Gone somewhere. Y'all listen. Back-to-back blocks from Oob. If they can just find a way to stop Justin Pierce, who's got London now to a 2-point lead. Stojacic to Badac, who floats in. Uh-oh. And Starhinia goes down. But Oob very systematic in their approach. Staying under the penalty threshold, foul-wise. Taking pretty good care of the ball. DeRosier, Justin Crow. That's blocked. He wants to challenge it as a goaltend. He does not defend Badac, and he can't make him pay, but Naranjic, can he finish things? No, he can't. So they dodge a bullet. Walsh fouled by Naranjic. And looks like a technical is being called on Naranjic. Both teams unhappy. First London thinking they got should have had a goaltend. Instead, Naranjic loses his cool and gets hit with a technical that will put Pierce on the line. And Pierce knocks it down. X factor, he can completely change the game for London. Landborg being suffocated, gives it up to J.D. Chef Jero D. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Stojacic. He'll step outside the 2-point arc. He's running out of time, just what the doctor ordered. And Doc Strange called for the reach in. Oob winning Masters title number 6 last weekend in Shenzhen. Strange with MVP. They've won 7 of their last 8 events, including the Tianjin Challenger. Pierce manages to get to Walsh. Walsh on an island with the #1 player in the world. Gave him a fake, but doesn't give him a make. Stays where it's at, 6-4. Ranjic, oh yeah. That's a good foul by Gunner. The eliminator with a head full of steam and position on the inside. Could be a game that Ranjic is set up to dominate. Think about it, any defender outside of DeRosier, good luck trying to, oh my, I don't know if I've seen one like that. That was a Shaq-like, DeAndre Jordan-like free throw miss. 6-4. Jerome. Two-piece to the dome. 8-4, London. Ronquilla inside, Barach. So London, with a recipe, typically, you know, Ub doesn't lose much. But when they do lose, it's against teams that really shoot it efficiently from long range and get them in an early hole, take them away from their system. I don't think this hole is big enough, only a 3-point game right now. But London off to a hell of a start. Dr. Strange. Down to a 1-possession contest, 6-8. Walls to Pierce. Forces it up. And as hot as he's been, they can find a better look than that. TV timeout. Some of the action so far. DeRosier with that last 2-piece. Then the drive in the bucket. He's got 3. Pierce has got the rest. I don't know how he made it into the building strapped. The man is armed and dangerous. London lead 8-6 as a result. Strahinja turning the corner. Fast and furious. No all gas, no brake pads. He does. Chef Jerodi. 2-piece goes begging. Doc Strange through traffic. He ain't honking the horn. Oh, that was a good look. And without a Ronquilla foul, that's an easy layup for DeRosier. London playing their best 3x3 here in their final appearance of the season. I guess they do want an encore. Cook can roll with the Pierce ball. Oh, that just got ugly. Pierce just hanging around like free solo. Brings the base, no treble, but a little bit of trouble on the end of that dunk. Extracurricular activities. Nine, 8. The officials are going to take a closer look at it, just to, make sure that they don't need to upgrade anything. But Pierce coming through. He's just hanging out. Doing some pull-ups on the rim. Didn't know that he actually tried to swing over Naranjic, but he couldn't get over the bald head. In my opinion, I think there's no harm, no foul. Let's play on. Pierce was trying to avoid him, it seemed. I know he came down on the man's neck, but I don't think he was trying to show him up. Let's see. Oh, it is going to be an unsportsmanlike technical. By the book, that might be the right call, but I don't like it. Yeah, Pierce being a good sport about it, and I don't think he was trying to show him up. I think he was actually trying to avoid Naranjic. But that's the only mistake that Pierce has made. Oh, Strahinja has left the bench. And remember, Ub have already been hit with a technical. So Strahinja trying to officiate. Leave that up to the guys with the whistles. They got it taken care of. Naranjic will shoot 2 free throws. Next one is on the way. Naranjic, an aggressive start for Ub, and he'll get both free throws to go. And as a result, Ub up by 1. Justin, hand up, throws the shot off, and Ub still have it. Branquilla whips it to Naranjic. Oh, and Langborg gets called for the foul. Gotta love the aggression from the Naranjic. So, ooh, well, some hand, but a lot of ball up top. And Naranjic continues to get him to go from the charity stripe. 11-9, Ub. Walsh driving strong left. Lost Barac like the remote. 11-10. Now it's Nim Diesel's turn. Oh, he packs a punch. And he'll get called for the offensive foul right there. He just, oh yeah, that is an offensive foul. No question about that. Justin Pierce trying to find Walsh on the cut. A little bit of a risky pass and turned over. Pierce out. DeRosier is in. .5:25 to go. Whipped inside. What a find by Doc Strange. Walsh, DeRosier, London keeping pace with the best team in the game. Now this is the matchup. Ooh, see, Branquilla, a capable shooter, but they had a big mismatch inside with Naranjic being defended by Walsh. They probably should have dumped that one inside. It is water under the bridge now. Langborg up top, Pierce back in. Pierce now making his move. Pierce now driving. Pierce with the lay. Airport security couldn't check Pierce right now. Ooh. Told him to get lost. Doesn't land it, but and a foul white. Strahinja checking out. The world #1 will get a rest to recharge. Semi-final with 4:44 on the clock, dead even 12 apiece. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery in your ear. Branquilla past the defense, got a wide open shooter. Barac can't bury it. Naranjic though, too big, too much, too tough. Evan, oh, straight down Wall Street. Get it? Wall Street, never mind. Uh-oh, now he's about to get beat up. 3 in the key. Naranjic has got to shoot that shot. Look at Walsh just sticking with it. Look, my one hand. Threw it in reverse. And this game is all business. Tied up. Pierce now. Pierce will release. He's got the jumper falling more than Joe Biden. 15-13. Just incredible. Branquilla right back at you. Don't get caught up in the crossfire. Landborg whips it. DeRosier thrown away, but it's a goaltend. It'll count. London with a 1-point lead. We got a game. Man, but this London team is transformed before our eyes in this final tournament, and it's been that man that has been cooking. He is hotter than Hell's Kitchen. Bucket counts. They took a closer look at it. 16-15, London. Quick foul called on Walsh. That is 6. Neither team can foul without free throws the rest of the way. Naranjic eyes at 2, won't go. Landborg with the seal. Shaheen a little bit frustrated. Fell asleep defensively, but Landborg shot is off. Pierce isn't in, so the offense for London is probably going to have to come from Jerome DeRosier. Strahinja leaning into a 2. And Doc Strange around and down. To JD, 16 apiece. And an offensive foul. No free throws because of it being an offensive foul, so they get reset. Ooh, that is. Branquilla using the screen from Badac. Badac, look at the beautiful finish. Justin Pierce, no good, but Walsh, right place, right time. Naranjic cannot find the bottom of the net from long range. Loose ball saved and then thrown away. Both teams a little bit panicked. Naranjic, 2 hands for safety. Oob up 18-17. London want a timeout to talk it over. Your top scores. It has been Justin Pierce again for London as he tops everybody in this game. Naranjic with a big 7 for Oob. And a good look, the extra pass made. And how about the lay from Badac? Jelly. Back to it. DeRosier. Pierce spins free. Pierce is putting on a show like halftime at the Super Bowl. Oh, did he get called for the foul? 2 free throws coming up. But in an 18-18 tie, it has been the Justin Pierce show. Bad foul by him there. So Branquilla at the line with just 3 points in this game. A sprint to 3. First to 21 wins it. Oh, Brankovic misses long. 85% at the stripe this year. He's had some struggles a little bit today. Second one also too strong. Kept alive though. Naranjic having a big game on the boards, and he'll save a possession for Dr. Strange to release. Misses the 2. Justin Pierce now has it. Justin Pierce to DeRosier for the shoot. Check Jero D. 2-piece won't go. He'll get a good look. Fear the mullet. London lead 20 to 18, make it 20 to 19. Jerome DeRosier, FTW, he can't hit it. Missed, recovered, loose ball, out of bounds. Who touched it? Out of bounds challenge, and Zhejiang is beat up. What a clutch two from Jerome DeRosier. Comes down between who touched this ball. As you can see, it's Zhejiang gets a hand on it first, and then Pierce comes in. But does that touch a shoulder? If it doesn't touch Pierce's shoulder, then that would be out of bounds off of, ooh. What a game we got in front of us. A 10-minute thriller, an action film. Ooh, 7th Masters title this year, or a chance to fight for it, is on the line, trailing by 1. Just incredible, leading the way for London. It is white ball. Does Justin Pierce have something special? Justin Pierce spinning, kicking, Landborg, jab step, Landborg to Justin Pierce for the game! He calls game! London with the stunner of the tournament, beating Oob in the semifinals. Sweet Caroline. Oh. I don't think it ever felt this good. What a performance. So Oob are out in the semis. London move on. What an improbable run for this team. Last appearance this year, they are making the most out of it, a statement. Kicking down the dough on their way out. Enzo standing by center court with just incredible. Big smile on his face. After playing like that, I can see why. Let's get it over to Enzo and hear from just incredible himself. Enzo.
Years of Team London from the USA. Justin, quite a game, but this is not actually the first time you've beaten Oob this season. You beat them once before, I think, in Vienna. So this is your second World Tour victory over Oob. Can you talk about the intensity of this game and why your team just seems to have an extra gear when going up against the #1 ranked team in the world?
I'm really proud of our guys, man. I'm really proud of them. It's been a tough, since Vienna, you mentioned, we had a good showing there, and then it was the World Cup break. We had some time off, and it's been a tough last couple months for us. We haven't gotten the results we've wanted. So this is our last event of the year, actually. This is our last event, so we knew we had to give everything we had. You know, Oob's the best team in the world for a reason. It was going to take our best, and, you know, just happy we were able to have the intensity needed tonight.
You're going to make it to your first World Tour final in 2025. What will it take for you guys to have that breakthrough first World Tour win this season?
Yeah, I mean, this is all new for all of us. This is our first semifinal ever. Team London's a new team this year. None of us have been playing on the World Tour for more than a year. I started this time last year. So this is all new for us, and we're just enjoying the moment. We just, you know, have to go and trust our talent and you know, keep it up on the defensive end of the floor, because no matter who we play next game, whether it's Riffa or Liman, they've been there, and they're all really talented teams. So, it's going to take our best to be competitive.
Congratulations again. Good luck in the next round. Justin Pierce of Team London.
Yeah, they're going to be playing that Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline in the back. They might have found a diamond in the rough. And Justin Pierce, who stared the top team in the world in the eyes and ended up beating them in the semifinal, a close game. And a dominant performance from Nenad Naranjic, wasted by this guy right there. They won it because he absolutely lost it. Some of the shots he made in this game, unbelievable. And they seem to have the remedy to slaying the Dragons. First Chongming, then Wu. Now our next semifinal comes up. Riffa and Liman. Should be a fun 10-minute sprint to see who meets London for 40 bands. Coming your way in just a sec. Sit tight. The energy in this place is still very much electric. After an upset in the semis, London over Wu. Two teams playing some great 3x3 right now. They haven't lost the game yet. Somebody's going to have to lose this one. Riffa and Liman here in the knockout phase. And here's how they compare by the numbers. Riffa caught fire in the quarterfinals. Particularly, it was Dennis the Menace Donker in a 21-8 victory over Toulouse. They are picking up steam. A 9-point outburst from Dennis the Menace, 3 of 7 from long range. And a near triple 5 for Jonas Fort, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 4 highlights. It was Antic with a big 7 rebounds, team leading. Win like that over a team like Toulouse definitely builds some confidence for Team Riffa. I lied. I said they hadn't lost a game. They did lose one game in the pool phase against Chongming. 2-1 record for tonight. Under the lights, joining his team. And a menace. Dennis Donker with a new intro to the court. I like it. They haven't been able to keep step with him. Team Riffa. Back-to-back semifinal runs for them in Shanghai and Shenzhen. Something about playing here in China that has worked in their favor. Their opponents, Liman, who beat Marbella by 5 in the quarters. They got a sharpshooter themselves, Andrea Milutinovic. 3 of 6 from distance. 9 points in that game. Both he and Vasquez leading the scoring charts for this Liman squad. And they got Dragon Ball Zhejiang joining the squad. Dusan Popovic with 4 points and 5 rebounds in that quarter as well. Drede, the DRE with his game face on. London waiting on the winner in the final. Liman climbing the charts in the World Tour final race. Riffa set to do the same. So two teams with different, with contrasting styles of play. Riffa known more for their shooting ability, but it's been Liman who've actually shot the two ball at a better percentage than any other team in the tournament. Just under 40%. But Dennis the Menace has been heating up. He's on a heater coming into this one. So Riffa seemed to be the team that had more momentum in some way, even though Liman haven't lost the game. There's the explosive Dragon Ball Z. And here are the two stars, or two other stars, how they compare. And it really ain't no comparison. It's Dennis the Menace all the way. Up this 2-point percentage. They will lean on him heavily here in this 10-minute sprint semifinal from Deqing. Official Simpo and official Najee. Sportsmanship, high fives all around before they go to battle. Here we go. Who wants to scrap with London for $40,000? We find out in the next 10 minutes. Semifinal number 2 coming at you from Deqing, China. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery here with you. Zhejiang. No, bro. Zhejiang has not been shooting it well. So an ill-advised shot, to say the least, in the opening possession for Liman. Milos Antic taking advantage of Milutinovic, but missing the shot. Antic has got a hell of an assignment guarding the DRE. Dre, up fake. Dre to Popovich. He lost him like the car keys. Another look at the action. This is where Popovich can really make an impact. Those ball fakes, teams aren't really worried so much about his scoring. And before you know it, he's got 4 or 5 points on you. Forts delivers it. Look at VVO. That was higher than Snoop Dogg off the glass. Vasquez inside. It's a no-go. The Menace with the rock in hand. He'll swing it. VVO to Fortnite. Jonas. He'll let it go, but it's off iron. Milutinovic now with the Wilson. He'll turn the corner. Milutinovic, no hesitation, grazes the iron. And Donker will get called for that foul underneath. But good job by Fort setting the table. And it does not get higher off the window than that. Milutinovic underneath, can't take Donker to school. That's one that Liman would like to get. Instead, they'll pick up a foul. Dennis Donker makes it so difficult on whoever is defending him. You think of, say, like a player like Steph Curry. I know what you're thinking. How am I comparing Dennis Donker to Steph? It's because of the perpetual movement. He's nonstop. He's running a lot of kilometers out there, let me tell you. Oh, Forts floating. Won't go. Depot. And Antic trying to hold off the mantle. Gets Wilson for the second Riffa foul. Popovich being pestered. He'll give it up to Zhejiang. Zhejiang with the jab step. being chased by Van Oosterbeek. Nice matchup between those two. Milutinovic, la-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only DR8. 3-1 Liman. When you think about the player that we just saw in the semis and Justin Pierce and the run he's on individually, Andrei Milutinovic is the next closest to him. And you know who's next closest to him is Deqing. 3 hottest players in the tournament right now. Deqing by himself with reservations for 2 now. Milutinovic getting tricky. Can't lose VVO. Popovic, he's going to get a whistle. Van Oosterbeek got caught in a tough position. They played really good defense all the way to the very end of that possession. Even then at the end. Depot at the line. And he will connect. 1-point advantage, Liman. 2.5 minutes in. Nice look to the cutting Antic. VVO willing and dealing. Before Milutinovic can get that shot off, a whistle blew. Finish the minutes. Almost throws it away. Oh, Milutinovic coming up into my living room. It's all right, man. Just get back out there. You all right? Guess that's the only time I'm going to get some camera time. I would have brushed my hair if I would have known he was going to step into my living room. Enzo, your computer's good? Okay, we're good to go. We'll send the bill to Liman. 4-4. Oh, Fort's holding off Vasic. And it's 7:13 on the game clock. Tied up. Deqing with Popovic on an island. Great defense. Fort's off iron that time. And now Fort's trying to hold off the Manama. Nothing he could do. Vasic so strong, even though he's not very muscular. Time for a media timeout. Game is tight. An early 1-point advantage for Liman. I think many would have picked an all-Serbian final at this event with the way that Liman's been playing, and Oob was the favorite against London. But the Americans had something to say about that. So they are bracket busters in this event. Liman still have a chance to represent Serbia in the final. So far, a slim edge. 6:52, back to it from Deqing, China. VVO. Veek. Forts with the jab step. Forts with the dime delivery. Keep the change. And an offensive foul is called. But Fort's man, look at this dime. He's passing like he got a cheat sheet. Deqing, is it money time? Nope. 5-5. Not for long. Uh-oh, never mind. Popovic blew it. Popovic then will travel. That was a Monday moment. We should start a series, by the way, called Monday Moments. Wide open missed layups, boneheaded plays. I think that'll be funny. 5-5. Back to it. The Menace. Kicks it. VVO. Two-piece. Nope. Zhejiang will track it down. Battle with the bigs on the inside. It's called for Liman's fourth foul, or Riffa's fourth foul. Zhejiang with the step. Oh, nice finish. Zhejiang with some finesse in his bag. Forts to VVO. Sets the screen. Jonas two-piece. Goes. Zhejiang all by himself. Not no more. He's got a double to go with it. Liman back in front by 1. Van Oostervik to beat the horn. Will not fall. But this is what they need Zhejiang to do. All day long, dead eye, as he fights fire with fire. His game is fire. 8-7, another whistle, however. Ball up top. Milutinovic. Vasquez facilitating. Milutinovic facilitating. Popovich. Wait a minute. That bucket's going to count. That's basket interference. Fort's ready to strike. He'll run to the corner. Sets up from Tulane. Skips it. Underneath. Untitled. Great hands. What an ad has Untitled been. The role players are starring in their roles. Zhejiang wants another 2. And that one comes up bashful. Spot in the final at stake with 4:44 left. Down to the post office. Forts will get called. First time we've seen Liman since they played in Debrecen over a month ago. But they've come out of the gates hot. Riffa, meantime, overcoming a slow start to the season and picking up steam as we head down the home stretch. Riffa, who had not finished better than 5th up until the Ulaanbaatar Masters. 4th in Shanghai, 3rd in Shenzhen, 10th in the standings. Coming into this one, 9th as of right now. So a big game in terms of the World Tour final standings. Riffa trailing Liman by 69 points coming to this tournament. Van Oostervik taking his time. Donker decides to release it. Quick hands from VVO. Snatches the rebound away from Zhejiang. Pass inside to Van Oostervik. It won't go. Zhejiang sprints clear. Liman still up 9-8. Zhejiang blazing to the bucket. Zhejiang showing that he's touched. Donker swings it. Nobody home. Leave a message at the beat. Forts layup line. Riffa keep pace. Popovich swings it. Zhejiang allowed to shoot. And looks like Popovich is going to get called for that one underneath. And a timeout on the floor. Media timeout. Here we go, down the home stretch of this game. Neither team able to get any real breathing room. With the game separated by 1 point throughout. We've seen some beautiful finishes from Nemanja Zhejiang, who's playing his best game of the tournament. Got one of his twos to fall and is able to finish. Deqing lofts it, poked away by Milutinovic. Liman with one Masters win. Back in June, late June, Ulaanbaatar. Riffa trying to get to their first final. Off iron, Dre from the corner. Dre drains it. Deqing. He will miss, but he's fouled. 6 on Liman. This is a shooting foul. And to put Deqing on the stripe with 1. But once Deqing puts his foot on the accelerator, you are not going to beat that man in a foot race. Deqing too strong on the free throw line. It'll stay a 2-possession game. Dragon Ball Z drops it off to Popovich. He makes that layup. Liman with the biggest lead of the game. And Riffa compounding some mistakes here. Turnover. And then another foul. Timeout on the floor. Trying to get past the semifinal Blues. With Riffa's shooting ability, a 4-point deficit for them isn't something that they, should be too concerned about. With Forts being able to knock him down, as deadly as he is from deep. And Deqing, while he hasn't had the touch in this one, you don't want to leave him open for a long-range attempt. There was the foul on Fanustovic that puts Popovich on the strike for 2 big free throws. And he is clutch. Calm, cool, collected. They'll try to collect another one at the line. And that is a 6-point lead for Liman. Riffa need a spark. Can Vivio provide it? 2 goes. Water from the top of the key. Now Vasquez, a little long. Forts comes away with it. Now around comes Fanustovic. Don't sleep on Vic. 3-point game. So Fanustovic with back-to-back scores. 3-0 run by himself. 2:36 to go. The ball fake. Vasic, man, great body control from the wily veteran. Deqing trying to take what the defense gives him. He is F1 fast. Milutinovic off iron. Antic has it poked away. 4 to shoot. Antic eyeing a 2-ball, little strong. 16-13. Zhejiang. ISO, Fort's defending. They'll sag off. They'd rather him shoot than drive. That's why. But Milutinovic, right place, right time. Wilson lands right in his lap. Fourth night. Over to the minutes. Donker, turn around when I'm talking to you. In the face. Riffa still in the game. 14-17, Vasquez taking the scenic route. Decides to get it out to Milutinovic, and Dre does not get it to go that time. Oh, Donker, wait a minute, they're saying he didn't clear it. We'll see how clear that is on the replay. If the bucket counts, then we're looking at a one-possession game. (14-17), minute 6. Liman ball. One step away from the final in Deqing. Popovich and the DRE. DRE steps back and he's fouled. Wait. Yep, there's a foul. So instead of getting off a free 2, he'll get a chance at 2 the hard way. Andrea Milutinovic, 5 points in this one, 9 points in the quarters. Leading scorer for Liman. First of 2 trickles in. Liman now 3 points away. 55 seconds left. And nothing but you know what to make it 19-14. Let's see what Riffa have left up their sleeve. Any magical moments? Ports will get the score. Liman want to use some clock. Milutinovic coming around. DRE with VVO defending. He travels before he can get the shot off. Big possession coming up right here for Riffa. They either want to draw a foul or get a look at 2. 30 seconds left in the game. So Liman want to keep him off the strike. Donker will take the 1. Oh, but he misses it. Donker, oh, Monday moment. A Monday moment for one of the game's best. And that is going to spell the end for Riffa in the semis. Zhejiang lets it go. Lucky he didn't get called for a flopping technical. Dennis the Menace, nope, won't hit it anyway. And it is going to be Liman into the final here in Deqing. Liman and London as Riffa bow out in the semis. It'll be the 3rd trip to the finals for Liman this season. Winning in Ulaanbaatar, losing in Amsterdam. Maybe the 3rd time is the charm for them again. Liman looking strong. Riffa cool off a bit, but the 3rd straight tournament for them. They've finished at least in the semifinals. So Liman and London with the 2 top shooters in the competition. Andrea Milutinovic is one of them. He's standing by center court with Enzo now. Let's get his thoughts and feelings on his team headed back to another final. Enzo.
Big win for Liman, and I'm with Andrea Milutinovic. You're going to be in your third World Tour final this year. Andrea, first off, how does that feel?
Man, like you said now, I have a goosebumps right now because we didn't play good the past 1 month or something. Ever since we won the Ulaanbaatar Masters, we didn't play good. So now that you said that it's our third final, I have a goosebumps and all the positive feelings going towards to the final.
Okay, Riffa entered this game red hot with their big win in the quarterfinals. How did you beat them? And then, how will you beat London in the next game? Because they're red hot as well.
Yeah, I mean, the teams like Riffa and London, they play really fast-paced, and we have to do a lot of running and a lot of contesting the shots. So we have to do our best, and you know, it's a scrappy now. It's tough in the finals to play.
Congratulations again, Andrea, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Still Dre, and they are still playing. Into the final go Liman. Tough effort by Riffa, but only 2 remain for $40,000. We will get to that game, but we will have a slam dunk competition first. That is immediately next on the schedule. Wow. Enjoy the highlights. Then we'll get you set up for the dunk competition from Deqing. right, the dunk contest presented by Guokong Group. On deck from Deqing. Final day has been filled with a lot of fireworks. The final is set, London and Liman. And we get our 3 dunk competitors on your screen. Judges in place. Hell, I think that Denzel Ajimi could be in a dunk contest himself if he wanted to. Ajimi of Basketball and Telecom. Not quite the tournament that they had hoped for. But if anybody's going to judge this dunk contest correctly, it should be Ajimi. And Matitz. So the way this dunk competition goes is each of the 3 dunkers will get 3 dunks in the opening round and 3 opportunities to make those dunks. Top 2 scores combined in the 3 dunks go on to the dunk final round, where each dunker will have 2 dunks. So we saw Mattia Menegini last week, and was not the performance that he had hoped for in Shenzhen. He's coming in ready for this one. That's what he says. And he's going to be the first one up. Emphasis on up. Mattia Menegini. That didn't take no time. He went up like he stole fizzy lifting drinks. Cheer up, Charlie. Give us a smile. Y'all never seen Willy Wonka? Menegini. That impresses Judge Matitz. All of the judges, 9s across the board. A nice start for Menegini. All right, next dunker coming up is going to be Boyang Niu. To the applause of the crowd. No, that's not Bartek. He's next. Let's see what he's got. First time on the tour. Nickname is Niu. Oh, Niu! Who is you? Niu out of Shandong. Been dunking for a couple of years now. And he comes out with a powerful finish between the legs. Yeah, he stretched his hammies. He's ready to go. 110 and 2 9s to take the lead early. So our third dunker with his debut dunk, Bartosz Szwed. Getting the crowd on his side, showing the athleticism. Bartek. "75 seconds. And he'll get the volunteers out there quickly. Bartek with 4 volunteers. Loses the handle on it. Tells the crowd, give him some love. All right, Bartek. Take off number 2. And that one is just missed. Bartek set for takeoff. Put your tray tables up and turn off your electrical devices. He gets a little bit of love from the crowd. Now he's trying to win the judges over. I don't know if he can dap him into a higher score. But he does complete the dunk, and that's really all you need to stay in it. Couple of 8s and a 9. I think Bartek should be pretty happy with that dunk, with that score. He got 1-9. Back from Italy. Deqing, second takeoff over Bartek. So everywhere else in the world it's getting cold, cuffing season. Even here in China. He's got the hoop earring. You know who he's emulating with that. Oh, perfect scores from 2 of the dunk judges and a 9. They really like that one. First dunk attempt doesn't go down. 2 more to go. And he's got a full minute to try to complete the dunks. He's the crowd favorite. Liu Boyang. Liu Boyang. Boy. He'll try again. Reverse throwdown. Double clutch over 4 volunteers. Has some power to go with it. That's a good one. Zhejiang, the least impressed. He says, I do that all the time. Bartek is back. First dunk was not what he had hoped for. Took him a couple of attempts, but he wants to use the volunteers. And Deqing will hold it in place for him. Time is of the essence. He's wasted about 25 seconds so far. So he will officially line up with 45 seconds to get his dunk attempts in. Hopefully he only needs 1. Bartek. Oh! That would have been a thunderous yam. He's got 30 seconds. 2 more attempts. He'll hope to land it with this attempt. Otherwise, he's going to be up against the gun when it comes to time. Bartek takes off, and he gets it to go the second time around. Off one, between the legs. Takes off like a long jumper. He's more of a high jumper. 999s, 27. Mattia Meneghini. Oh, Meneghini! Last dunk of the opening round might be his best. He just had 2 10s and a 9. That was poetry in motion. Between the legs. And is he going to get it? Am I seeing a perfect score? A 30-piece for Mattia Meneghini. Score to beat is a 32. He can't do that, but he goes with 2. He's going to get a good score for this one. The Boyang Jet taking off tween and finishes with 2. Yeah. Perfect score. So it is Meneghini and Boyang in the driver's seat to go to the final unless Bartek can pull off something special. I don't think he's going to be able to get a high enough score anyway to get in, but this will be his grand finale. Bartek, oh, it's a dunk tap. Off the bounce, 360, one hand. Perfectly timed. Spinning like a ceiling fan. Chill, young man. Oh, yeah. What a finish from Bartek. Tough scorecard, but I think Bartek is gonna come up short, and it'll be just by a point or 2, each with a perfect score on their final dunk of the opening round. And it is going to be Meneghini and Liu who qualify for the final dunk round. So Italy and China representing in the final. Bartek with a nice finish, but not enough to get him into the final. Boyang is up first. He doesn't actually extend the ball to the rim, so that doesn't count as a dunk attempt, just so you know. Taking off again, Neil going to new heights. Boyang bouncing. Niu one-leg takeoff, wrapped it behind his back like a surprise gift. He's gifted. Yeah, he's a gifted dunker. He'll get a 28. And remember, only 2 dunks in the final round. And Deqing trying to go under both. Got a long rebound. That'll cost him a few seconds. And Deqing taking his time. He's got a long runway. Ready for takeoff. Deqing, he didn't touch the rim. He can make sure with the judges that doesn't count as an attempt. It doesn't, but he got 25 seconds now. Mattia. And Deqing under ball. Second attempt won't go. Now he's up against the gun. Does he adjust the strategy? He's got to make this dunk, or he will likely lose this competition. Deqing taking off. What's he got? Deqing, no! He could have used the Genie. He might be out of wishes now. You can't get a 0 in the final round unless Deqing messes up. But Deqing probably disappointed in that one. It's the new Deqing show. Deqing going, Deqing! Bouncy. Light work. And the LBJ celebration. As he bows to the crowd, he knew that any dunk would do it. And he ends with an exclamation punch. Power outage. And he will be the dunk champion here in Deqing. Deqing. Adam count as a dunk attempt. I'm not sure that's what he wanted to do. But Deqing with that goose egg, he's not going to be able to win this dunk final. So this is just for your viewing pleasure at home. Deqing lost it and then got it back. Let's see what he did. Maybe you can appreciate the dunk more on the replay. But from this view, I don't know. Okay, I do like the second look at that. And the judges really like it. Perfect score for Deqing. Had he not gotten a 0 on the first dunk, he would have had a chance at it. Niu Deqing, your 2025 Deqing dunk champ. He's the king of Deqing. For dunking, that is. Here's a look at his highlight reel. He'll step out center court for the award ceremony. The dunk king in Deqing. Niu Deqing. Final up next. Liman, London for 40 bands. All righty, to the final we go. Here is the road to the $40,000 game. London over Chongming. That was a shock enough. But the biggest stunner was them beating Oob 21-19 in the semis. Liman just steady, slow and steady, beating everybody in front of them. Haven't lost a game yet, and they'll try to remain undefeated into the final. A little bit of on-court entertainment. Enjoy the sights from Deqing before we get this final underway. All right, under the bright lights here in Deqing. Liman and London set to collide. Beautiful aerial shot of a pretty dope venue, if I must say so myself. Looking at that shot, doesn't that make you just want to visit this city? Deqing here in southeast China. And here is the close of the show. The final act. Nobody picked London to be here. Some might have picked Liman. Here's how they match up head to head. Liman have been tough. Have shown a lot of teeth in their fight to get to this point. Again, undefeated. Wins over Shanghai and Partizan and Marbella and Riffa. And now trying to top London. The underdogs. The dark horse. Looking for a Cinderella story. A happy ending to what has been a crazy run for London. Only loss in this tournament has been to Toulouse on day one. Without Megatron, they have transformed. Still, day two. Deepest run for London ever. They won't be making it to the World Tour final, but they could serve notice to the rest of the league for 2026 that they must be dealt with. Ryan Langborg and Evan Walsh out first. JP, just incredible. Justin Pierce, top scorer in the tournament, second in player value. And Jerome Durossier, the engine that keeps them going. Team London. Both Durossier and Pierce averaging 7 a contest to lead the way for their squad. More on their numbers in a second. But a reintroduction of Team Liman. Andrea Milutinovic, the top gun for them. He'll be out last, 8 points a game. What a spark Dusan Popovic has provided. Depo, the utility man. He's done the dirty work for Liman. Him and the Manimal, Mihailo Vasic, having a hell of a tournament for the boys in blue himself. Vasquez 5 a game. Nemanja Zhejiang, a.k.a. Dragon Ball Z. In that semifinal win over Riffa. Their numbers, Milutinovic with 7. Zhejiang with 4. Popovic with 6 and 5. Liman into the third final, looking for their second Masters title this year. A new frontier for London. Unexplored territory in their first final coming up. Najib Jajadine with the coin flip. That determines the opening possession. We got the lights. We got the cameras. Now it's about that action. 10 minutes on the game clock to decide our 13th Masters stops winner. And of course, 40,000 USD on the line. Let's get Evan Walsh some new hair gel. Dragon Ball Z, he don't need no hair gel. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go. Zhejiang, 2.5 points a game. Maybe he'll save his best for last. Here's how they compare, but really the stars in this game are, I mean, it's without question, Justin Pierce and Andrea Milutinovic. Both of these dudes, numbers off the charts. Milutinovic actually the top scorer. Justin Pierce not far behind. But Milutinovic in this tournament, 46% from beyond the two-point arc, 11 of 24. Pierce, 9 of 17, 53%. Both of these dudes shooting the leather off the ball. All right, this is what you play for. 2 days of action. In with this, the final act, London Liman for the first time ever in a final. Justin Pierce. They're going to try to take him out of the game as much as they can. I don't know if we can stop him as hot as he's been, but you hope to contain him and force the rest of London's team, the supporting cast, to beat him. JP. Pierce gives it up, gets it back. Pierce puts it up top to Jerome de Rosier. Romy Rome. Zhejiang off iron. Pierce, he is fouled. Milutinovic would, rather than set up shop, top of the key, rather than give up an open layup. What's good, good people? Wherever you're watching from, Kyle Montgomery at 3x3 The Voice here with you. Quick foul on Liman. This one billed as a shootout. Two teams that have averaged 20 points a game. Backdoor cut. E-Dub thinks better of it. Walsh, eye off the window. Now Walsh will try to hold his own against Popovic. Popovic is a dog down low. Landborg finds himself free. Landborg showing off the leaping ability. All right. 2-point lead for London. Oh, Depot is going to work. He sees barbecue chicken with Landborg defending. They've made a concerted effort to get it to him whenever he has Landborg in the post. Popovich has been a great compliment to Milutinovic's offense in this tournament. Kind of an unsung hero on this Liman team, to be honest. He makes it from the stripe, gets the game down to 1. Pierce now. Justin, crossover, loses Vasquez. So the fouls are adding up quicker than the points so far for Liman. They got 2 more to give. And not saying that they're afraid of Justin Credible, but they don't want to let him get loose. And in that fear, I fouled him a bunch. Justin. He'll misfire. Hit out of bounds by Zhejiang up top. London will have it. When you think of London's story this year, again playing without arguably their best player, Megatron, Ash Hamilton. They played at the opener, finished 10th, finished 5th in Chengdu, 6th in their other tournament. There's a 2-piece, by the way, from Gunna. He got it off safety. But just their 5th tournament this year. Pierce charges into Popovich. Can't get a bucket. Milutinovic. They get a heavy helping of Depot. He continues to dog them like they felines. Walsh. Landboard drives. They're playing hot potato with it. And eventually they put the round thing in the round thing. 6-3. And Walsh will pick up another foul. But who would have thought that Depot would be dominating this game early in the post? Hell, I'm taller than him. Zhejiang kicks it out. Vasquez with a slight eyebrow fake. He didn't even pump fake with the ball. Grossier gives it up. Only 3 to shoot. Walsh gets it up in time. He is punctual. Caught Zhejiang slipping. Look at this move from E-Dub. He makes Zhejiang do the electric slide. (7-4) London. DRE releases from 2 range. Won't fall. Popovich again. Popovich is everywhere like toddler's toys. Rebounds, buckets, defense. So Wilson just continues to find its way into his hands. Must have had a little boogie. Gets that out of the way. Now we'll get the free throw out of the way. Depot, no. Pierce with the scoop-de-doo. Lay some. Zhejiang knows one direction, forward. Got a ricochet off iron, right back into Rossier's hands. Gunna's already knocked one down. Second one won't fall. Zhejiang, he'll corral it. 6:35 and counting. 8-4 start for London. Formerly known as Princeton. They got Vasquez settling for 2s. Liman not playing like themselves so far. Gunna, 1 ain't enough. He need 2. He drops the deuce, and London lead by 6. So Ryan, Gunna, Landborg provide the early spark for London in this one. So the London sharpshooters are letting it fly. Little touch from Pierce on the scoop, and even E-Dub is out there making people look silly. 10-4, London in control. Dragon Ball Z to the Manimal. Dragon Ball Z gone to the hole, missed it, got it back, and will draw the foul. Walsh hit in the nose. Liman certain to make a big jump in the standings here. So I believe that they will make their way up to 6th. Past 6th, it seems. Walsh tries to deliver it to Pierce. Liman came into this tournament trailing Toulouse by 29 points in the standings. And here in the final, they're going to get at least 80 points, possibly 100. Chongming getting bounced in the quarterfinals. Idol Raul Alvarez. We're going to see some movement in the race for the World Tour final. Just 3 regular season masters remaining after this. Macau, Abu Dhabi, and Bucharest before the Manama final. Popovic, who's done the lion's share of the Liman scoring. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign for Liman. They need Milutinovic to be lights out. First ever Masters held here in Deqing. It is not disappointed. This is the headline act. Depot. One more at the stripe. And he will smoke that one. Chef Gerald trying to get it to Lamborg. Seemed to be poked out of bounds by Milutinovic, which will set up London with the rock again. Oh no, actually off of London. They can't believe it. They were ready to start with the rock. That is not the case. Milutinovic up fake, lets it go. You can't forget about Dre. Eminem already told y'all. Pierce. Spinning. Missing. No bucket. No bucket. Foul. White. That one called on Pierce. So London coming unraveled a little bit. He was just pretending. Up fake from Dre. London up to 8 fouls. That was a technical. So Pierce on the bench now. Didn't realize that was a technical until late. And Popovic hit a little bit of a cold spell from the charity stripe, but Liman are back alive. They were down by 6. Now they got it down to 2. 5:35 to go in this Deqing final. Gunna. Jab step. Gigon sticking with him like a core memory. Rosier can't land it. Landberg, he's the man with the hot hand, but he will miss fire. Offensive rebound gives London another chance. Langborg, step back. You don't know me like that. These goals ain't loyal. Landborg battling underneath with Popovic. Vasquez with the spin move on the baseline. E-Dub holding his own. They got an advantage here. JD says run up and get done up. Big 2 response from Chef Gerald D. Popovic is going to work. It's the night shift. That man put in OT. Rosier no good that time. 4.5 left, and London's lead at 3. She gone. Cannot get past Lamborg. He's got to do something. Gets it up. Won't go. Rosier, one of the original members of Princeton. Well, not original members. You have to go way back for that. But he's the most experienced of this quartet. Pierce Pierce, who even got some time with Princeton. One of the legendary franchises in 3x3 history. A name change, location change to London, Ohio, that is. Don't you listen to Hamilton. Meantime, swung over. Dre, no. Milutinovic, though, falls right in his lap, and he will deliver another bucket. Pierce now. Spins Zhejiang in a circle. He will get it to DeRosier, who had it poked away late in the shot clock. Looks like they're going to only have 0.6 to shoot when they come out of this second media timeout. Depot underneath, doing work. Quiet as kept. DeRosier has had a big tournament. And had it not been for the fireworks from Justin Pierce, you know, he would be the headline of this London team. Pierce so far leading the way up to this tournament. It's been Landborg. He's the top bucket getter for them in this one with a 3-point lead and 3:53 left. Justin Pierce late, missed it all. Zhejiang get it to the veterans' hands. Milutinovic, you cannot give him that kind of space. Lucky that he doesn't hit that. So they dodge a bullet. JP, trickeration, and then Yandong Dragon Ball G. Pierce is down, however, and he's holding his ankle. Another look at JP bringing the base. Doesn't quite stick the landing. And tweaks his, looks like his ankle. He's up on his feet though. And that at least is a good sign for London. They do get called for an eighth foul. Justin Pierce, fearless on that last drive. Pierce will get a rest and try to recover. His team will try to maintain the lead. Walsh threw it in reverse. He don't need no rear view. Milutinovic gives it up. Popovich is putting on a show. A-Dub won the two-point shootout contest and knocks that one down to put London up 17-11. He was so busy feeling himself he forgot about Popovich. Gave up an easy bucket. It ain't over with yet. Oh, there's Landborg called for the offensive foul. And Milutinovic is still down. He's dealt with his share of injuries this year. Looks like they knocked knees. Landborg leading the scoring for London. Popovich with a massive 8 for Liman. They are not out of this game, despite it being a 5-point difference. London trying to become the lowest seed to win a World Tour Masters this season. You never know how the story will end. Broken up, but London in business. Justin, incredible. We got the best J since Beyonce. No. 19-12. Vasquez inside. They'll give it over to Justin, incredible. He could be on his way to an MVP. He loses that one. That ball is on its way to Liman with 2:11 to go. There's Pierce getting a look. That's like a layup to him in this tournament. 6-point advantage for London. Trey! Ring ding dong! Rings the bell from deep. And trying to get the crowd back in it. Liman have life thanks to the DRE. Just what the doctor ordered, a double dose from long range with a foul, which is London's 10th, by the way. Puts him in the double penalty, so 2 free throws and possession. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess who's Bizak? It's Dre and Liman within 2 and possession. Milutinovic with the rock. Milutinovic lets it fly, grazes the iron. Pierce now. London have to be careful not to play frazzled, but they did let their foot off the gas a little bit. Ooh, DeRosier with a narrow miss. Zhejiang, they want to guard the drive. Might be willing to let him shoot from long range. Zhejiang gets to a spot and makes it count. Liman back on the doorstep. 18-19, buck 32. This escalated quickly, didn't it? Oh, Pierce denied, but not cleanly. Maybe up top. Looked like Vasquez got all 5 on that, but there was certainly contact below. Yes. 2 free throws for Justin Pierce. Biggest free throws of his 3x3 career. In the best tournament of his 3x3 career. He can secure London's first ever Masters title. Right here, right now. But you cannot be comfortable if you're London, if you leave the door open for Team Liman. Pierce connects on the first. One more to go for London. Justin Pierce, he only got 1 shot. He does not miss his chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. London take advantage and win their first Masters crown in Deqing. Just incredible. I think without a doubt, he'll be the MVP. Liman settled for second in this one, but will be moving up the World Tour standings in the race to the final. For London, no shot at playing in the biggest event of the year, but what a way to close 2025. That was impressive and unpredictable. You gotta love this game of 3x3. 21-18, London. 2 free throws to win it. And Justin Pierce, a cool customer. Jerome DeRosier is going to steal his post-game interview, even though Justin was the star. Let's get a center court now. Enzo with Jerome.
DeRosier. Jerome, you guys did it. You finally won your first World Tour title in your first ever World Tour final. And as the 7th seed here, I think you're the lowest seed to win it this year so far. How'd you guys do it?
I mean, we've been working hard all season. It's a tough sport. These guys have been grinding it out, the whole season, so it feels good to finally come here. They've been working hard, and they played like crazy, so all respect to them.
Okay, all respect to your teammates. One of your teammates in particular, Justin Pierce, has been on fire the entire weekend. Some people have called him just incredible. Do you agree with that? And, what does he mean to you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing like a superhero, so just like the Incredibles, it's unbelievable what he's doing out there, you know, making all those twos, dunking hard, you know, making those free throws too when we need him. So he's absolutely. Oh my God.
Okay, one final question so you can enjoy with your teammates, Jerome. You started playing in 2022 straight out of college, started in Novi Sad Challenger. I think it's been a long road. So for you personally, in your heart of hearts, how does this feel? What does it mean to you?
Oh man, we're working towards a bigger goal here. Obviously the Olympics in 2028, but to finally, you know, achieve this goal that we've been reaching for the past 3 years feels awesome. It's worth all the practices, the sweats, you know, the little injuries here and there. It means the world. So appreciate all the fans too for coming. Thank you guys for supporting us. So thank you. Xie.
Congratulations. Paint the town red, Jerome. Enjoy with your teammates. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
All right. It's not my favorite song, but look, I'll listen to Sweet Caroline the rest of the night if I have to. They earned the right. What a performance for London. They came out of nowhere and sucker punched the competition. Stole on it. Of course, you know, Justin Pierce was unbelievable throughout this tournament, but how about Ryan Landborg in that final? He was the spark that kind of got the fire going. As you see him elevate for the two-piece, scoring on the inside, a couple of two-pieces as well. He would be the MVP of the final, but total body of work, man. It was just incredible. As they extinguish a hot performance from Andrea Milutinovic. Timely makes Jerome DeRosier, he hooped too. And let's not forget about E-Dub. Evan Walsh with a big two late in the game. Throws it in reverse here. A really balanced performance in the final. But Justin Pierce got him to the doorstep, and they kicked the door down. 21-18 over Liman. An improbable outcome to this 13th stop of the 2025 season. Some of the big dogs knocked out. Ooh, being the primary one that you would think of. And wow, they steal the show. Steal the show. Now it's time for them to get recognized in our prize ceremony. We're going to find out who the MVP is, but listen, I'm certain I know who this is going to be. So our FIBA 3x3 head of events, Ignacio Soriano, to present the MVP. Officially, I don't know yet, but like I said, I got a hunch. It's close between DeRosier and Pierce, who were pretty even in scoring. But the big moments, I think, belong to Justin Pierce. And he could be in line for his first ever MVP, maybe. We'll see. Could be DeRosier, but we're going to find out. The MVP is JP. Justin Pierce, just incredible. How good was he on day two? 12-point explosion in the quarterfinals. They end up topping Oob en route to London's first ever crown, better than 7 points a game. Over 50% from beyond the 2-point arc. The man went to work. Big smile on his face, a deserving MVP plaque for him. And now he can celebrate with his teammates. Justin Pierce, Deqing Masters MVP for London, who were experiencing a new frontier, all new territory for them in the final. And they played like they had been there before. Congratulations to them all. Evan Walsh, Ryan Gunnar Landborg, Jerome DeRosier, and Justin Pierce reign supreme in Deqing. They win our 13th stop, 2025. Always like a good surprise ending. And this one definitely qualifies for that. Also, congratulations to Ashley Hamilton, too. Couldn't play in this tournament, but he's been given his support and love from back home. So we'll see London again in 2026. You can call them what you want, but you can't call them non-master champs. They've checked that box. So they'll hoist up their $40,000 win in Deqing. What a great run. Improbable, but not impossible. They believe the whole way through. Justin Pierce, MVP, and they will celebrate tonight here in Deqing. 2 days of action are done. A lot of hard work. Big thank you to the LOC. Big thank you to Ben Abbott on the mic. All of our videographers and photographers, DeBrody in the truck. Appreciate you. All of our officials. You can see all of our winners. Add London to the list. 3 more Masters to go in the regular season before the final in Manama. Next weekend, we stay in China. And we head out to Macau for stop number 14. So we appreciate you guys for watching from home, wherever that may be. I'm the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, saying peace out from Deqing. Congratulations to London again, your winners. See y'all next weekend in Macau.